Hi guys, Alan Donohoe here from I Have a Bad Feeling About This. First of all, I'm sorry we haven't updated sooner. We've been really busy. It turns out running a IndieGoGo campaign is pretty time consuming, so we haven't had a chance. But better late than never. So first of all, I want to thank everybody for all their help so far. You've all been amazing. We've had some brilliant kind of support online. People tweeting about us, people putting us on their Facebook walls, and more importantly, people have been donating very kindly. We're up to $4,200. That might change by the time this video goes out, I don't know. I hope so. But everybody who's donated so far, you've been amazing. We need to keep that up though, we're not out of the woods yet. So if you can spare a little bit of change, please do. Or if you know somebody who might want to spare some change, or more, you know, even if you just do a share, that's fine too. Remember, if we don't reach our full goal within the next 20 days, you guys get a refund, so it's really easy. So, the first thing I want to talk about on this video update is more personal thank yous. Two people in particular. Mindy Hollorahan, who writes for Nerdist, and is just going to be starting a podcast soon called Nerd Kicks. She's amazing. She wrote us a brilliant article online. We couldn't have asked for more, really. She's been superb, and she's donated, and she's just been a wonderful help throughout. And a guy called Elan Sheedy, who did a lot of art for us, a lot of our promotional art, and one of the perks on the site is a selection of his art cards, which is quite cool. But his article, he wrote an article on horrortalk.com, and it's, again, we couldn't ask for more. It's lovely. So anybody who's done that for us, thank you, but particularly those two guys. So we've had a couple of questions in the past week while the campaign's been running. One of the questions we've had, I'll go through all of them. The first one we got was, how long did it take us to actually shoot the trailer? It took us roughly 3 to 4 days to shoot the trailer, and then it took us, let's say, about 2 weeks to edit it. But you've got to bear in mind that because it was such a short piece and we weren't really strapped for time, we were a little bit liberal with it and quite frivolous with it. So yeah, it took roughly 2 weeks to get it looking lovely with all the special effects and the audio mixed on it. But yeah, another question we got was about licensing. I understand that's a fair question. There's a lot of Star Wars in the trailer. The title is inspired by Star Wars. But I need to put a few things kind of clear. Firstly, the film isn't set in the Star Wars universe or about Star Wars characters, nor are we affiliated with Star Wars. What we're doing is separate. It's about fans. The closest, I mean, obviously, if you watch the trailer, again, we've been quite frivolous with copyrighted things like the C-3POs, sound effects, but there's been a few things we've taken into consideration for the feature film. We just wanted to show you, so you got an idea of what we want to do. So please don't worry about that. We've checked it out. If anything we do in the trailer, it's parody. And if there ever was an issue with that, once we'd finished the film and we were looking to maybe get a distributor, that would obviously have to be something that we negotiated in the deal. So yeah, don't worry, it's fine. A couple of other questions or things I just want to clear up. None of the cast and crew are getting paid on the film. Everybody's working for free. The money that's being raised for the film is to cover things like lighting rental, or transport rental, or food to feed the cast and crew while they're on the shoot. You know, we're not paying them, but we can't expect them to starve. So our cast and crew need to have like their morale kept up. So we do that by keeping them fed, keeping people happy, making sure everyone's in places on time. There's like things like costume, props as well. So that's where the money's going. A couple of people asked about that. That's where it's going. It's not going to be lining our pockets, so we won't get a penny. So that's one thing to clear up there. In terms of news as well, we've got we're going to have a video up, a full sort of new video on the site, which kind of incorporates the trailer and is a little bit kind of a behind the scenes documentary as well. So you get to see a couple of other members of the crew and interviews with the cast. So that should be up in the next few days. We got some really cool news, but we can't really tell you about it yet. We recorded a message to some pretty high profile people. One of them got in touch. We can't say who and what it's regarding yet, but you know, in a couple of days that could all change and we might be able to announce that. But for the time being, I've got to be shh about it because Jamie will kill me. But yeah, there is potentially some pretty big news on its way. I'm trying to think of other. Oh, of course, Sunday the 11th of March, which is tonight or yesterday if you're watching this tomorrow. We're gonna try and surge our site with internet traffic. We're going to do that by just posting it for 1 hour solidly on every single Facebook wall, every single Twitter feed we can find, every single blog. We're just going to try and post the trailer wherever we can. So, I mean, if this is online tonight, please get involved. In fact, you should just do it any other time. It doesn't have to be tonight. Just do it whenever you can. But yeah. So, I'm going to stop talking now because I've never done one of these before. This is totally new to me, so I'm going to stop talking. Please keep donating. Keep sharing. If you can't donate, it's so easy to share. You can just take the link and post it on one of your Facebook friends' walls or stick it on Twitter or something. It really is the easiest thing you'll ever do, and it'll really help our film. If you have any friends who are interested in Star Wars, or people who might be interested in backing the film, send it to them. It's going to take you less than 3 seconds to do that. So please keep helping us, and yeah, thank you.